Let's go over 2021 versus 2022 real estate market numbers. Hey guys, what's going on? If you don't know me already, my name is Morrison. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City, Black Hills area. This is Rapid City Real Estate News, where we go over what's happening real estate-wise here in Rapid City. Every week we do a video. I do a video here on everything that's happening. So this week we're going to go, I'm going to jump quickly through the numbers of what's happening. I added some new numbers in this week. And then also going to show you comparative-wise 2021 versus 2022 until this point. So, and through October 18th. And kind of show you the differences. Everybody's talking about how much the real estate market is going down, correcting, la 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 la. You can watch my last couple of videos. Now, one quick thing, I put in my last video and this one as well. If you're interested or have any questions and want to talk to me further about real estate here in Rapid City, selling, buying, if you're moving here, anything like that, I absolutely love working with you guys that I meet from here. So you guys are my favorite. Don't tell anybody else, you're my favorite people to work with. Go down below in the copy of this video and click schedule a call with me. That actually interacts with my calendar personally. So it puts you in a 15-minute slot. I had a couple people do that last video, and it was awesome. I think it worked out good for everybody. So click that, schedule a call with me, and I can help you with any real estate related question or concern or whatever. Click that, and I will set aside 15 minutes for you. So, all right, without further ado, let's get into the numbers. Now this week, kind of similar to last week, 37 new houses in the market. Median price, $345. Good solid number. 5 houses went under contract of those 37. Which has been like the recurring number every single week for some reason. It's 5 houses of those ones. 18 houses sold, that's a little bit more than normal. But if you notice, the median sold price, really interesting, is about $500, almost $1,000 more than the list price. So prices are still slightly up over that. 202 total active houses right now, median price of $389.9. Average days on the market is still 23 days. And then today's interest rates are 7.1%. So not a lot of movement with interest rates at all. And the numbers are pretty solid. We've been sitting around 200 houses active for the last month. So that's all about the same. We actually were up to like 230, 240 at one point. Now we're back down in the 200 range. Now below this, if you're looking at the numbers, you'll see 3 different categories I'm going to start adding in every week just so everybody kind of knows where it's at. This is actually a suggestion from one of you guys, so I appreciate that. So 300,000 and under. Currently, 47 of those houses are under 300 grand, and the median price for those 47 is $239.9. So pretty affordable price range, to be honest with you. Good range there, 47. You know, I can remember this time last year where we had like two houses under 300 grand. So 47 is a solid number. 300 to 500,000 is the biggest number. There's 102 houses in that range, and the median price point is $382.4. And then 500,000 and up is the second biggest, and there's 53 listings in there. Median price is $725. Now let's get into the main part of today. I'm gonna be looking over here a little bit for my notes for the prices and numbers and things like that. So that's why I'm looking down. 2021 versus 2022. So we're looking at January 1st through October 18th of 2021, and this year obviously through today. So we had 1,497 houses sell in 2021 between that date range. So about 1,500. 2022, that date range, we had 1,260 houses sell. So like 137 houses less, or sorry, 237 houses less this year versus last year. So pretty good number there. That's a pretty big difference. Average price in 2021 for all those 1,497 houses was $285. And when I say average, I actually mean the median. I always look at the median, not the average. Median price $285 flat. Median price in 2022, we're looking at $335.1. So if you take the difference in those numbers, it's a 17.5% increase year over year so far. Now, here's what's interesting. I went back and I was like, okay, where were we at before everything started slowing down? So before the market started to soften a little bit. So, you know, looking back, July is when we really started to see an effect. July, August, September, October. So the last 4 months, 3-4 months. So I pulled the numbers from the beginning of 2022 to the end of June to see how much different that would be. So about 800 houses sold in that time period. It's the majority of the year sold right in that time period. And the average or the median price in that time was $339.9, so about $340. So around $4,800 more than right now. And so if you look at between June and now, we've had a price decrease in the market of 1.4%. So really, if we would have stayed in that trajectory, we'd probably be up like 20% by now. But we're only up 17%, which is crazy because it's still an amazing number to be up. But we're down 1.4% based off from June till now. And we obviously got more houses on the market. A little bit less houses are selling. So that is affecting that number a little bit. But I said this a few months back. I said I thought this year, and a lot of people have been saying this as well, this year would have an appreciation and a depreciation of value in the same year, but end up appreciating. That may sound like, I don't know, gibberish. But what I mean by that is the first half of the year we had heavy appreciation, 17, 18%, whatever it was. The back half of the year we're going to have, obviously we've already had 1.5% decrease. So we're probably going to have another 0.5 to 1%, I imagine. So we're probably end the year around 2% from the second half of the year down. So we'll end the whole year up 16%, if that makes sense. So we had appreciation, depreciation, but overall for the year, we had appreciation. Now, the question is, what's going to happen with this depreciation moving into next year? And will it continue to go down for the year? Very well could, not exactly sure. 1.4% is not that concerning to me personally, but I think it's definitely down. Now, this kind of does tie into my last video I did last week of, I think the only type of person that should be scared, really scared of seeing a 1.4% decrease in the market is someone who's looking for a short-term market buys and flips and things like that. If you're not looking at that, it's really not that concerning in my opinion. Because if you're buying something right now, and sorry, side tangent here, I was talking to someone last week and they were like, what do we do? I mean, yeah, we can bank on these mortgage rates going down and refining because every time we're refining, right? But for the time period from now until then, we're going to have to be paying this mortgage. And I was like, yeah, good point. No matter what, if you're getting into a mortgage right now, don't overextend yourself. I feel like that should be without saying, but do not overextend yourself regardless. And if you're getting into a house now, kind of the beautiful part of it, if you get into a house now with 7% interest and interest rates go back down to 5 or 4% or something like that, and you refi, and you could afford your mortgage now easily, now it's going to be even easier, or you're going to be able to pay off the house faster or pay off some other debt or whatever. So it's almost a better time if you look at it from that perspective. The second side of it is if interest rates go up, well, good. You got in at 7% instead of 10. And now you can afford the house, and then you really couldn't afford the house if it's at 10. So I don't know. I think just a little bit of a mindset shift on all that stuff can help some people out. So just a little side tangent there. But yeah, I think the only reason you should be concerned is if you're looking for a short-term hold. If you're buying the house to live in it for a while, I don't think you should be concerned at all. I know I'm not personally, and I'm probably still going to buy another investment property here in the future because I still think our market's good and still think real estate's a good investment. That is all I got for us this week, guys. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, want to chat about real estate related things, hit the link below to send me a invite on my calendar, and we'll talk for 15 minutes or so, or longer if we need to, about whatever you guys want to talk about. Last little plug here at the end. This coming up Saturday, I have my real estate investment seminar. This week, we're actually going to have it recorded. I won't be live, but we'll have it recorded and we'll post it afterwards. So if you want to come to that, we'll put the link below in this, or if you want to see the recording, click the link below and sign up, and your email will be in there, and we'll send out the recording to those that signed up as well and couldn't make it in person. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Peace.